Alrighty. We are getting going a little late. Um, and perfect timing as Sean Tosh gets on the board. As welcome to the stream, everyone. It's been a crazy one already. So 6 minutes in, and Louisville City on the board. As it looked like it was another Josh Jones throw-in. If I remember it correctly, I'm like legit just got the game pulled up. Okay, no, it was Taylor Davila. Looked like it might have been headed down by Kayvon Lambert. Let's see who they do end up giving the assist to on that one. I would imagine it would be. I'd imagine that it would be uh, Kayvon on that. But welcome in. We had some technical difficulties to say the least. Just trying to get stuff pulled up as I can. Uh, Nothing's wanting to work for me right now, but we'll get lineups and everything here in a minute as it's Louisville City just looking to expand on their already early lead. I'll have to get back to the chat here in a minute. So yeah, Louisville City up 1-0. Seeing a stat 52 goals now on the season. That ties them for the league lead as obviously, like I mentioned, Sean Tosh with the headed goal. As looking at the rest of the Louisville City lineup, it's Damian Laws in goal. Kyle Adams, Josh Jones, and Sean Tosh make the up the back line. Jones was a member of the team of the week last week. As a good chance here, it's Davila to McFadden. McFadden freezes, now goes, almost 2-0 8 minutes in. Will be a goal kick, though, for Carlos Saldani. But like I mentioned, Josh Jones was on Team of the Week last week, along with Jansen Wilson, and Danny Cruz was the Coach of the Week. And Sean Tosh, this is appearance number 296 for him, breaking the all-time lead for appearances. On the left, it's going to be Dia and Evan Davila playing up the wing. In the middle, it's Kayvon Lambert, Taylor Davila, and Ada McFadden on the right. And like I mentioned, Evan Davila on the left, Sam Gleadle up the middle, and Adrian Perez on the right. As Evan Davila goes to Dia, goes backwards to Lambert. Looking at the Detroit lineup, as so far Louisville City, from what I've been able to see, I've only been watching since basically the Tosh goal. It's Carlos Saldani manning the net. It's a 3-4-1-2 formation is what I had it down as Devin Amu-Mensah, Stephen Carroll, and Matt Sheldon make up the back line. Alex Villanueva, Kobe Hernandez-Foster, Ryan Williams, and Shane Wheat make up the four in the middle, along with Jaciel Cedinho. He is that central attacking midfielder role. And Darren Smith, along with, I'm going to mispronounce his name. I'm just going to say Atis Defoe for now. He has it's a foreign last name, and I don't know how to pronounce it. But Darren Smith, the man to watch. 10 goals, 3 assists. He is the leader, as we are joined by the goal scorer here in Tosh, my pup. And meanwhile, Tosh is down holding at looks like his jaw. Couldn't quite tell what happened. Maybe the foe's coming over and apologizing. Maybe he certainly caught him with going up. Hello, buddy. I'm going to need you to get down, though. I need you to get down. You want to lay down? That works too. Not too many people allow their dogs into the booth, but I do. As just now getting back up his Tosh, Elton Garcia. He is the referee for tonight's game. The head official has Rhett Hamil along with Colin Ashley and Ryan Hamez. Mills? Hammock. Sorry. I can't read my own handwriting. So Detroit settles the ball. It's going to be Matt Sheldon now with it, as Detroit has one more year here at Keyworth Stadium. They are in the process of building their new stadium that I cannot remember the name of right now. I'll have to get that later. But so far from the renderings I've seen, it's looked like a pretty cool stadium. Let's see. Ball headed down. Backline, it's Amu Mensah on it. Mensah goes backwards to Saldani. Glito closing down quickly. Saldani has to just boot this one away. Looks like that one's going to go out. Kyle Adams trying to let it trickle out. And finally does. Will be a Louisville City throw in here. And just kind of walks over to the coaches. As the touchline to the bench is not very big at Keyworth. That's probably one of the things a lot of people are looking forward to with their new stadium. It's Kayvon Lambert on the throw-in. Big ball over the top. Only as far as Stephen Carroll, though. He's the first man to it. Kobe Hernandez Foster. He's had an interesting year so far. Was started out at Birmingham, and then, if I remember correctly, was transferred to Oakland, I believe. And then, like, a week later, found himself playing with Detroit. But he does have a goal and 3 assists with Rouge, as they are called. His big ball over the top here. Laws can't get it cleanly. Lambert's there, though, as that was the main issue with last year playing against Detroit City, was that Connor Rutt's goal where Damian was basically at the byline. It's Cedinho on the ball here. Looked like it was Ryan Williams up there with him. To Sheldon. And Detroit tried to cross that one. Dia with the block, though. Ball played in the middle. Ooh! I thought that one found the back of the net for Otis Defoe. Did go wide, though, as that goes out for a goal kick for Louisville City. As Damian restarts play with the big goal kick and headed forward by McFadden. Now down, and Taylor coming through the back of the Detroit City defender. He is whistled for the foul. As I am very, very well aware of the Louisville City fans' opinion of Elton Garcia. We are not shy about making that known, but I won't talk about that here. Elton Garcia is just the referee for this game, with, I believe I saw 50-something yellow cards and 3 red cards given out on the year. As Detroit moving the ball up, it's Cedinho going backwards. It's to Witt. As the front line pressuring hard from Louisville City. Defoe, he has Evan Davila all over him. Davila got him for a second, but Amu Mensah keeps control of that one. Clears that one. Adams heads it down to Tosh. Tosh boosts this one long. Stephen Carroll doesn't get a clean head on it. Amu Mensah heads it back, though, to Saldani, as Evan Davila was right there for it. So it's the man in the middle, Stephen Carroll. Forward by Hernandez Foster, but wide of Matt Sheldon. There'll be another Louisville City throw in here with Amadou Dia. So Dia prepares himself for the throw and hasn't taken it yet. And it looks like Elton Garcia is already getting on Dia about time wasting. And Dia took the throw in, and now Elton's calling it back for time wasting. But I mean, he told him to hurry it up, and he hurried it up, and then he blows it dead and tells him to hurry up again. I don't know. But this one does go out. Aiden McFadden going to throw it in this time. Goes back to Team of the Week man Josh Jones, who picked up his first goal in his rookie season. As ball over the top. It's towards Evan Davila, but can't get there. Stephen Carroll ushers the ball out. I got it wrong. It was Adrian Perez who was putting on a bunch of pressure on Devin Amuminsa. As Saldani prepares himself for the goal kick. As Keyworth's had a lot of interesting games with Louisville City, whether it's Enoch Mushagalisa getting a drink thrown on him for no reason, or Wes Sharpie getting a red card that ended up getting rescinded due to him, quote unquote, being the last man back. It ended up getting overturned. He wasn't suspended. To last year with Philip Goodrum getting 2 yellow cards and a red for, I believe they ended up saying it was chicken wing. He had a chicken wing elbow. Give me just a second. Sorry about that. It's crazy with the pup. As Louisville City throw in here, Dia goes to Gleedle. Sam Gleedle, he's had a pretty good run of form here recently. Has 2 goals, 3 assists on the season. As Josh Jones comes over, prepares himself to take this throw in. As we've seen what he can do when it comes to the throw in. However, he didn't have much room in Rhode Island. Definitely isn't going to have the room. Still gets it all the way to the penalty spot. It's still free. Headed away. Jones is there for it, though. Evan's going to take it first time, but wide of the post. And the 6'5" former Cardinal of U of L was the captain of that U of L team last year. We have Saldani preparing for this goal kick. And sending everyone forward is Saldani. And I mean, I feel like he's taking longer than Dia did for his throw in. The only difference is he's a goalkeeper, so they get different privileges. And this one, no one touches it. Going to be out of play for a Louisville City throw. Tosha's going to take it. It's like he's asking Elton where. No, he was giving it to Aiden McFadden, as just now showing that on the broadcast. Danny Cruz, the youngest coach to get to 100 wins, and also the fastest to get to 100 wins, as I believe it's game 140 for him in this one, and looks like they might make it win 101 for the young coach. As whenever they were showing Danny Cruz there, it was interesting to see Zach Duncan did make the trip with the team, sitting on the bench. Still no word on when he will return. It's gonna be a crazy broadcast tonight. I can already tell you that much. This pup is glued to my hip right now. As Evan Davila plays this one to Kevon Lambert. Lambert to McFadden. Settles, goes back to Lambert. Now it's to Tosh. Tosh is taken down by Darren Smith. No card, sorry. And probably just a little talking to from Elton. And Tosh going to boot this one forward. And Sheldon's going to get to it first. It was a 13 versus 13. Dia versus Sheldon. Headed down. Gleedle tried to take that one first time. And that one was deflected, going out for a Louisville City throw as Jones trots his way over. So here goes Josh Jones's throw. This one headed Lambert to the hands of Saldani. Saldani restarts play with the throw, goes wide to Amu Mensah. Amu Mensah working it with Alex Villanueva, which is going to be hard for me to say because my last name's Villanova, so I've always just grown up correcting people from saying Villanueva to Villanova. So now I have to store that in my brain for this game. As good ball over the top from Davila to Gleedle. Gleedle back wide to Dia. Ball in towards Perez. Can't get there. Hernandez Foster thought he was only man there. Aiden made it more difficult as Amu Mensah clears. As Villanueva with it. He goes to Hernandez Foster, who switches the play of field over to Sheldon. It's to Cedinho. Cedinho goes to Sheldon, cleared though by Dia. And Dia trying to argue that it should be their throw. A Louisville City throw does end up being a Detroit City throw. And now play has gone all the way back to Carlos Saldani. It's back to Sheldon now. And this ball played out from the Louisville City defense. Another throw in, Matt Sheldon to take it. Sheldon does take it, goes to Witt, who goes all the way back to Saldani. So 23 minutes into this one as we are just about to cross over to the 24th minute. And Louisville City, off of I believe it was 6-minute goal from Sean Tosh, sees them with a 1-0 lead as Detroit City breaking with pace. Crosses towards the back post. Can't get there, blocked by the defense. It's Witt with it. And now taken away by Davila. Tried to feed Gleedle through, but Stephen Carroll's right there for it. And Detroit settling in the midfield. It's with Ryan Williams. He goes towards Villanueva, who goes back to Mensah. As big ball played up the middle, taken away though by the City defense. Spin move by Evan Davila, put him in the spin cycle. And McFadden, he goes to Davila, Evan Davila. Wanted a foul there, but there was absolutely no contact other than the ball. Lambert settles this one, goes wide to McFadden. It's Aiden McFadden looking for a cross option and doesn't cross it in time. It goes out for a goal kick. A good idea there from Aiden McFadden, but just didn't cross it quick enough. As this one all the way back to the City defense line. It's the battle of cities. This one is forward. It's to Gleedle, but the offside flag comes up from Rhett Hamill. As like Stephen Carroll, or is that Matt Sheldon, seeing the armband? So Stephen Carroll was down there for a minute. Unsure of what happened there. As Devin Amu Mensah with the ball. As City has almost every player in the Detroit City attacking end, as Jones just steps in front of Otis Defoe to get that one. Lambert, he loses it though, and he's gonna pick up a foul there. As that was a foul on Lambert against Matt Sheldon. Yeah, just went for the ball, but got nothing but Matt Sheldon's foot. As Detroit looking to launch an attack. If you look at the stats, Detroit has had the majority of possession. However, they haven't really had. They've had, like, I would say, one, maybe two good chances towards getting a goal in this one. As Lambert goes way up high, out jumped everyone. And Perez, I don't like that shot. I'm going to be completely honest. That was kicking in and hoping something good happens from it. As Amu Mensah's play gets restarted, Jones just comes straight through the back of Cedinho. And now it looked like Hernandez Foster on the free kick restarts play, but just bombs it straight out of play. Looked like he was trying to go towards Darren Smith. As Ada McFadden sets himself to restart play. And just lobs it so Tosh can boot it away. And this one headed down by Davila. It's McFadden. Amu Mensah with it. Looking, goes to Carroll. Carroll looking for an option. Takes the first touch pass up towards Otis Defoe, who goes backwards to Sheldon. Taken away, though. And now a chance here for Detroit. They are running with pace. Darren Smith. Oh, Darren Smith tried to play that one back across to Defoe. And does roll out for a corner kick. What is up, Darren? Hoping for another 1-0 win. Sunderland picked up a good 1-0 win against Nottingham Forest today. I didn't get to see who got the goal, though, in that game. I was busy working. It's work time whenever they're playing. Yeah, if you don't mind to tell me who got that goal, I'd be happy to know. So it's Kobe Hernandez Foster coming over to take the corner kick coming from the near touchline towards the benches. It's going to be an end swinger with that left foot of his. Hernandez Foster sets and takes it. And looked like he was trying for an Olympico there. As it was right over the post. Hey, glad to see that Eldarty got the goal. I'm still trying to learn a lot of the new players' names. It is Omar Eldarty, correct? I know I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. But, hey, a win is a win, especially against the new Postecoglou Forest men. And all just bouncing free there. Header won by Tosh. And some head tennis being played. It's settled by Otis Defoe. Bumped by, it looked like Davila bumped him. Plays through another bump from Davila and Defoe. That one almost ends up on the train track. Hits the Keyworth Stadium sign in the back. As yes, it was Davila who looked like he committed a foul there. It looked like Garcia was playing advantage. However, nothing in it. So Damian Law's preparing himself to taking the goal kick, as Danny Dicchio in his second season with Detroit City, looking to get them into the playoffs again as they currently sit. I believe it. I saw that they sat 7th or 6th in the pre-match standings. Has a good ball here. It's to Hernandez Foster. Dribbles in to Cedinho. Dribbles in. Shot wide of the net. And they're gonna say it took a deflection. Like Adams was the man there. And let's get another look. I don't know about that one. It will be, regardless, it'll be a Detroit City corner kick here. That's the last time Kobe Hernandez Foster took one. It really looked like he tried to go for an Olympico. As sends this one in to the near post. And it finds the back of the net. No, it didn't. Oh, man, the way that people celebrated, I thought it went in and it was an own goal. So let's getting a replay look here. Wow, that is the side net of the side net. I'm just blind. I thought for sure that hit at least the side of the net. And everything about that looked like it went in. Just wide though. So Damian preparing himself to take the goal kick here. And does boot it past the byline. Header won by Kevon Lambert. Blocked here. Good way to put the body on line from Adrian Perez. As this one headed forward, and it will roll out though for a Detroit throw-in. As Detroit coming into this one, they lost back-to-back games, most recently against Lexington, and it was right here at Keyworth Stadium. And while speaking about Keyworth Stadium, last time Louisville City played here, it was the 2-1 win for Detroit City, with goals coming from Maxi Rodriguez and Connor Rutz, along with a Shantosh equalizer in the middle there, and a Philip Goodrum red card. If I'm remembering correctly, he came on for Wilson Harris either at halftime or just after halftime, and ended up getting 2 yellows very quickly. So Dia preparing for the throw, does take it now. Lambert tried to go up for it. Looked like he might have been being held a little bit. And now a foul whistled for Detroit. I don't know if they called that one on Kevon or if they called it on... if he called it on Gleedle. As now Elton is going back and saying, I saw the jersey pull, but I'm not going to call it this time. Detroit City bombs this one forward. Adams heads it down. Settled, though, by Sheldon. Oh. And falls down as Doof. Hearing the announcers say it's actually pronounced Doof. Atis Doof. And he just hit the deck, but, I mean, it looked very much like it was his own doing. As play is stopped here for a moment, and he stays down. I mean, Dia had a hold of the jersey, but it in no way caused him to fall. It looked like he was trying to play the ball on the ground, but he had his legs get trapped in there by Dia. I mean, that's just 2 guys going for the ball there. I agree, just the Detroit City throw in here. And now it's going to be a foul called against Evan Davila. So it's going to set up a good free kick chance here from the outside for Detroit City. So I believe it'll be Kobe Hernandez Foster taking this one. As it will be Kobe Hernandez Foster Ryan Williams also standing over this ball. He can take it with his right foot, or Hernandez Foster will take it with the left. It will be Williams. Headed by Adams, but not away. Amu Mensah tried to play that one on the ground. Cleared away, though, by Aiden McFadden. And the only man back is Stephen Carroll. He dribbles up. Goes to Cedinho. Or Hernandez Foster, my mistake. So 37 minutes in, still 1-0 in favor of Louisville City. Off the 6-minute goal from Sean Tosh. As Detroit looking to equalize. Matt Sheldon, he goes for goal! And Damian Laws deflects it just wide. So let's get a second look on this one. Sheldon, yeah, he almost had Damian Laws beat. Hit the inside part of his left leg. And Devin Amu-Mensah, he's the long throw taker here. Ball sent in, headed up by Tosh. Still free. No Louisville City player clears it. It looked like a handball in there. It looked like a Detroit City handball in there. Regardless, does go out, though, for a Louisville City goal kick here. Detroit flirting with the goal, but still not finding the back of it. Damian. Looks like that ball might be a little bit flat in his opinion. So he's switching it. And Elton giving him a little bit of grace. Having to switch the balls out. As Damian boots this one long. And as far as the midfield. And this one, it's to Darren Smith. He's free. Save made by Laws. Second chance. Save again. As there's an attacker for Detroit City down. As I think he might have had looks like they're stopping play for a possible head injury. As Darren Smith had the back line beat. But a great save there from Damian Laws. And it was Matt Sheldon. Yeah, it looked like he took a little bit of a tumble as he tried to pick the scraps on that one. Yeah, it just looks like he hit the ground a little bit hard. As Matt Sheldon he's one of the good ones. Very few players do I have an issue with on other teams. Matt Sheldon is one of the players that I definitely don't have an issue with. As it will be a drop ball. Damian boots this one long. Rolls out of play. It'll be a Detroit City throw-in. Having the broadcast in my ear, hearing them talk about Matt Sheldon's Becoming Elite, I believe that's the name of it, YouTube channel. Has actually been lucky enough to see a few of his videos, and that's really what made me fall in love with him as a player. Was he's just an overall good guy, but also talks about the behind the scenes of being a professional. As Detroit City looking to break here, it's given wide to Diouf. Diouf sends this one in. First time volley shot from Cedinho wide of the target. As this one booted long from Damian Laws. Foul called for Louisville City. Unclear of what happened there, but nonetheless, Louisville City wins a free kick here. It will be Taylor Davila to take it. And it's getting to see some of the scores on the bottom of the ticker. Indy 11 off a goal from Schaefer in the 8th minute leads FC Tulsa 1-0. As try and look at that whenever I can. Detroit City. Good ball here to Sheldon and a coming together there. No foul, says Elton Garcia. And it will be a Louisville City or a Detroit City throw. Cedinho to take, goes back to Sheldon. Wheat taken away by the City defense. Dia to take the throw in. Ball played far to Gleedle. Is it too far? No, he settles. Stephen Carroll battling for it. It's him and Gleedle, and it goes out. Louisville City throw, says Elton Garcia. And Carroll is beside himself with it. So Josh Jones trots over to take this one. And come on, Orange County, as looking at that match to come against Charlton. They can help us, believe, with a result. We could clinch the Players' Shield next week. And Jones to take it. Headed as far as Taylor Davila heads it back in. Headed away, though, by Hernandez Foster. McFadden cleared away by Amu Mensah. Davila there to head it. Just trying to go forward with it. I think the better play would have been to go backwards. Wheat lets this one run to Sheldon. Matt Sheldon goes to Cedinho. Cedinho goes backwards. It's to Stephen Carroll. Looks like Wheat and Sheldon have kind of switched sides and seeing Cedinho play out wide more. Sheldon playing a little bit more in. As a goal kick here as that one ran long. 1-0 as we are 30 seconds away from first half stoppage time. Laws boots this one forward. Lambert heads this one wide. Sheldon's the only man there for it, though. He goes inward. It's Ryan Williams. Williams has 2 minutes of stoppage time. Evan giving some pushes in the back. Free kick called for Detroit City. This one played forward. Adams gets there. Just hits it high and out of play. Matt Sheldon to take it. And the crowd throwing the ball back on the field. Something they tell you before the game. Don't do that. So play stopped, and now Amu Mensah coming over to take the throw in. See if that stoppage helps Detroit out here in the quick future. This one, Amaminta, it's headed out of play. Like it was headed out by Josh Jones. So corner kick is Kobe Hernandez. Foster trots over. So we are through 1 minute into the 47th minute of play. Just the final minute of stoppage time here. He tried for the Olympico earlier in this one. Plays to the near post, headed away by Jones. Headed back in. 2 men go up. 2 men go down. As now it's fed to Gleedle. And a good tackle there from Villanueva. Saves what had a really good chance of being a Louisville City goal. As Dia to throw. Goes long with it to Gleedle. Headed back to Davila. Tried to feed Gleedle through. As that will do it for the first half. Out of as at halftime, Sean Tosh gets the scoring going with a 6-minute goal. That is goal number 3 for Tosh. As I'm going to step away for a quick second. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. I haven't really gotten the chance to say hello, so hello and welcome to the JTV Live channel. I am JTV or Jesse, whatever you'd like to call me, the professor, as some people have come to call me. As it's been a fun broadcast so far, to say the least. Whether it's not being able to get on or not being able to even watch the game at first. However, we are able to watch now, so all is right in the world. As I'd like to start off this halftime break by first of all thanking my co-host tonight, Toast the dog, for stepping on everything he can right now. It's okay, I love him. The only other game going on right now that's worth mentioning is the Indy 11 wearing their Oktoberfest kits that I've seen a lot of opinions on. And I probably gonna go back and watch that game just to see what those kits look like on the field. Let's see. And also, let's take a look at League One. 3 games at halftime, as Union Omaha puts 3 past the Chattanooga Red Wolves, 3-0 in that one. FC Naples leading AV Alta. That one is 2-0 at halftime. And South Georgia Tremonton leads Richmond 2-0. That one also at halftime. So a lot of goals being scored right now. Looking at the game we are watching, though, let's take a look at the team stats here. An expected .96, almost like a goal per shot on target expected for Louisville City, as they had the 2 shots on target. They had 9 total shots, and Detroit City had a .58 off their 2 shots on target from 8 shots. 2 offside calls that went against Louisville City. I believe one was on Gleadle, one was on Adrian Perez. Looking at the possession stats, that's what I like to see. I don't like to see Louisville City dominating possession because, if I'm remembering correctly, I'd like to think I do, that game against Detroit, which I'm just realizing I wanted to show you guys the stats, and I'm not showing you. Perks of having a stream pulled up on my phone. So let's go back and I'll kind of give it a quick glance. I had talked about the expected goals right here, the .96 for City, and the .58 also for City, but Detroit City. The shots on target. And looking at the possession, this is what I like to see. 63-37 in favor of Detroit City, and I'm fine with that. You know, if we're not dominating possession, that's fine by me. We have proven time in and time out that we don't need possession to win the game. Let's see. No cards to talk about, but already 9 fouls committed against Louisville City. Definitely going to probably see a few yellow cards, maybe, and a few changes made just based off players who have been fouling. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Let's talk about a few other things. Like I put on Facebook, this might be the last broadcast of the season. We have, let's see. We got the home game against we only have one more road game, and that is the 18th. I'm trying to think of what I'd be doing that day. I might be able to do the 18th game, or the October 18th game against Orange County SC. I will if they get a result for us tonight. Definitely will be paying close attention to that one. And let's talk about Team of the Week, because Louisville City had a few players win that one. As your player of the week is Paul Murray from from Tampa Bay Rowdies, the central midfielder. Let's see. He had 2 goals and an assist, completed 24 of 26 passes, and recorded 5 shots overall, as they had a 4-1 win against Birmingham Legion. So they have it as a 3-4-3, with Danny Cruz obviously being the coach of the week. Danny Vitiello, the Sacramento goalkeeper, he gets the Team of the Week honors, along with Brian Schaefer, Josh Jones, and Nico Bencalzer. Ben Alcazar. I believe that's how his last name is pronounced, the Orange County man. Schaefer starting off pretty well, though, in this game this week to try and get himself Team of the Week honors again. Ben Mines, Paul Mari, along with Jorge Hernandez, Manuel Arteaga, and Raheem Summerall, also getting Team of the Week honors. And up top, Taylor Calliar, I believe that's how his name is pronounced. I'm not really too certain until I do a broadcast of him, and then I'm like really focusing on it. But also Jansen Wilson, he got Team of the Week honors. This one's kind of interesting. I didn't really look at the bench, but Reiko Arozarena, even though they lost 3-1, he still gets a Team of the Week nod as a bench player. Ben Ofimu from Indy 11, along with Lee Desmond from Sacramento, Aidan Quinn from Indy 11, Javi Gianalti from Monterey Bay, Nico Hernandez from San Antonio, and Cal Jennings from Charleston, all getting Team of the Week honors. Let's see. We also have Jägermeister Cup coming up here. That is Sacramento versus Hartford, and it's at Sacramento. Yes, at Sacramento. They did a draw for that. Got that. And looking at the playoffs, I believe the magic number is 9. 3 wins from the last 5 would more than likely secure the Players' Shield for Louisville City for the second year running. Just hope better playoff results than the last time that they won the Players' Shield, getting knocked out in round 2 to Rhode Island, who currently look like they might not even make the playoffs. Let's see. So 12 points still available after this one. And depending on results, we currently have a 9-point lead over Charleston. I don't know why I thought it was only a 6-point gap, but a 9-point lead. With a win, we would jump to 12, and then meaning the best that they could do is draw level. Yeah, it would be to draw level with Louisville City on points, and they already have the tiebreakers. They beat them at home and on the road. So, I mean, in all honesty, there's a world in which Louisville City clinches the Players' Shield this week in a weird roundabout way, as the second leg of Lipa FC comes to us next week with the match against Indy 11. And then it's Miami at home, Orange County on the road, and Hartford to close out the season at home. As it was get ready for second half action. I believe there'll be one more TV timeout. It was a beautiful cross from Taylor Davila, and they do end up giving the assist to Davila. I guess Kevon Lambert did not get ahead to it, as he fires them into the lead. And they, looking outside of the realm of Louisville City soccer, the Reds I'm not. I don't want to put it out there too much, but I think there's a chance that the Brewers are throwing, so that way there'll be another NL Central team in the playoffs. As we are back to action here in Keyworth Stadium. As a deep throw in here. No, corner kick actually. Sorry, I had to. Just trying to figure something out. Okay, racing is still 0-0. Oh, nice to see that my wife stopped in there for a minute. I love you too. If you're still listening, I'm not 100% sure if you are. You're not here tonight, so I can't just yell it out loud for you to hear. So let's get back to soccer action, though. Detroit City. They need a goal here in the second half if they want to try and keep their playoff hopes alive. I do not see any substitutions being made by either team. Actually, one change. Ray Serrano came in. Evan Davila came out. So that is the only change. So Ray Serrano comes in with 6 goals, 4 assists on the year. So he'll be playing on that left side. Still Perez on the right. Hernandez Foster goes up forward to Diouf. Tosh wins it. Goes to McFadden to Jones. Now it's with Detroit. Amu Mensah takes it away. Stephen Carroll set to take this free kick. Looked away for a minute. Didn't quite see what happened to bring the free kick up. Stephen Carroll takes this one long. Only finds the head of Kyle Adams, the Kiwi, as he's a New Zealander. Found himself joining Louisville City from the folding San Diego Loyal in a move that also saw Musha Galisa heading the other way on loan. However, did not get to play too many games there as the offside flag goes up. So that's Rhett Hamill's side. He's been the only ref to raise his flag for an offside, as that's the first offside against Detroit City, as it was Diouf called off. Tosh to take this free kick. Tosh. Kavan wins the header. Aiden trying to get there. Does. And a corner kick. As the referee on the near side, that's Colin Ashley, said that, yes, both him and Ada McFadden and Ryan Williams went for that one, but Ryan Williams had the last touch, so once again, Taylor Davila coming over to take it. And looking to in-swing this one with that left foot of his. 1 assist on the night. Trying to make it 2. Jones crosses it. Oh! Just over the head of Ada McFadden. And that would have been 2-0. So, does unfortunately go out for a Detroit City throw-in. Ball is back in play. Restarted. And that one sent out of play. Louisville City throw. A fan just trying to give it to Kyle. Not going to really do much to disrupt him. Just other than be loud and obnoxious. But this one cleared away as far as Tosh. And Tosh gives this one to McFadden, who sends it forward to Perez. Perez, what a nice touch. Amu Mensah trying to pull him down, and Amu Mensah does get called for a foul. He was the only one who hit the deck there. It's a free kick here for Louisville City. I mean, Perez had him hooked a little bit, but I mean, you also had your hands all over him as well, so it goes both ways. So Davila swings this one in, headed away, and no one there for Detroit City. Dia sends this one back to Damian Laz. Laz goes to Davila, who goes to Dia. Sends this one long in the direction of Serrano. And played out by Detroit, so Lambert takes the throw in quickly to Serrano. Serrano touches it back to Lambert. Lambert switches fields. Goes wide to Aiden McFadden. McFadden puts this one in. Touchdown by Serrano. Goes to Davila. Looking. Doesn't pull it yet. Goes wide. It's Dia. Dia puts this one in. And it's just wide of the net off the head of Serrano. Looking to kick goal number 7. A good delivery there from Amadou Dia. Serrano gets ahead to it, but just not enough to send it into the far post. And Perez couldn't get a boot on it either. And as they cut back to live action with Louisville City winning a free kick here. So it was a lot. It was 9-2 on fouls in favor going in the direction of Louisville City. But now it's starting to seem that Detroit's picking up some fouls. Davila, about the same position he was just in for the free kick. So this will be coming in from the left foot of Davila. Puts this one towards the back post. Headed it towards the middle. And Saldana right there for the pickings. Goes long, but only is going to find the gloves of Damian Laz. So goalie to goalie. Damian does not send it back, though, towards Saldana. This one, Gleedle, he touches it back. Touchdown by Perez. Perez looking, goes inwardly. It's Davila. He goes far side to McFadden. And McFadden tried to cross that one. Touched out by Villanueva. Another corner kick coming up for Louisville City. Davila to take it again. It is not Davula. Just hearing the Detroit people say his name very wrong. It's funny. Free kick on that corner kick goes in favor of Detroit. Ball played here. It's towards Darren Smith. Smith tries to center it. Cedinho can't get to it. Serrano. Serrano goes long. Tries to find Gleedle. Only finds a Detroit defender. It's now in the middle with with Carroll. Now goes wide to Sheldon. 1-2 working it. Carroll turns, goes wide to Amu Mensah. Amu Mensah trying to go towards Darren Smith. Adams clears this one away. As far as Hernandez Foster. Diouf settles. Goes to Villanueva. And Taylor Davila touches that one. And it'll be Detroit City throw. This is Devin Amu Mensah coming out for the throw. Detroit still looking for the equalizer as we are 55 minutes into this one. Amu Mensah taking his time. That's one thing you don't want to rush, even if you're behind, unless you're in stoppage time. That's the only time I would say rush. You still have time to get back into this one if you're Detroit. And this one out of play, Louisville City throw. And saying that Aiden was too far up whenever he took it. So it's going to be a rethrow here. Just a little bit too far. Just notice Elton Garcia, when he's blowing his whistle, he has another whistle there. I don't know if it's to signal anything different. Does give Aiden the thumbs up, though, that he's in a good enough spot to take it. So does take it now. Gledo sends it backwards, trying to find Adams, finds Darren Smith. It's Cedinho. He goes backwards at Sheldon. Or Ryan Williams, my mistake. Amu Mensah. Villanueva, 1-2 with Hernandez Foster. McFadden breaks it up brilliantly, though. Darren Smith tries to run through Dia. Sheldon stays with it. Oh, but cleared away by Adams. Back and forth game right now. At the byline, it's Matt Sheldon. Sheldon goes crossfield to Amu Mensah. Diouf was on the ground there for a minute. Wheat for Detroit. Sends it up to Diouf, but Jones gets there first. McFadden, he's going to settle. Pressure by Villanueva. 1-2 with Lambert. And McFadden touches that one off. Hernandez Foster throw-ins the Louisville City. As Aiden just trying to create a little bit of space, and looked like Hernandez Foster was just trying to block it. Amu Mensah sends this one back. It's going to be a Detroit throw-in, though. As Garcia says the last touch came off Davila. Or Davula. Don't know where the O comes in. Villanueva restarts play to Diouf. Diouf switches the field of play, though. All the way over at Sheldon. And a foul there on Kyle Adams. Play restarted quickly. Ryan Williams. Villanueva. Tackle by McFadden. Foul, though. Foul called against Aiden McFadden. As a sub being prepared. It looks like Jay Chapman getting ready to come in. And does call a foul here. Like that one went against Sean Tosh for another push. He had his hands on him. So looks like a Detroit City sub about to come in. It does appear. Does not look like they are going to make that sub just yet. As Diouf and Ryan Williams, the two men standing over it. The wall is Kyle Adams, Josh Jones, Kevon Lambert, and Sean Tosh. About four of the tallest players you can have for Louisville City. Now Kobe Hernandez Foster enters the chat on this free kick. All three men. Looks like Williams is going to take it. It's normally the guy that takes his paces from the ball. And Williams was the closest. Diouf's still there, but he's definitely not taking it. And it will be Williams. And it's deflected. Looks like that one came off Adams. Maybe Jones in the wall. But it's a Detroit City corner nevertheless. Hernandez Foster to take this one from the far side of the field. He'll once again be the in-swinging ball with his left foot. Hernandez Foster played in and looked like he was trying to go for a near post Olympico that time. Goal kick, says the referee. So that's his second attempt at an Olympico tonight. Yeah, just hit right at the near post. As a sub, it's Isaiah LaFleur coming in. He replaces, looks like Alex Villanueva. And it also looks like that's the end of the run for Jasiel Cedinho, Jay Chapman. Jay Chapman coming in for Cedinho in the last chance. So 3 changes being made. I'll have to get those here in a minute. Cedinho out, Chapman in. Cedinho for Chapman. Villanueva out, LaFleur in. Isaiah LaFleur, that is. I believe it was Kobe Hernandez Foster out as well. As Kevon Lambert goes down here. I'll have to check that last substitution here. It was Abdullah Diop. So that is the changes made for Detroit City. As that one played over the top, finds no one. Lambert sends this one forward, though. Perez looking to run onto it. Carroll trying to beat him to the spot. Did Perez keep that one in? He did not. Oh, I thought he did for a moment. I'm about to say it's a brilliant play from Perez. Goal kick here, restarted by Saldana. Josh Jones can't get up for it one high enough. It's going to be Diouf. Carroll clears as far as Tosh. Tosh sends this one back in, though. McFadden has it down towards Perez. Perez running with space. Williams, though, takes this one away. Diop. And Lambert called for the foul there. And Diop staying down here. As play being stopped here for Diop is maybe just like a little knee-on-knee contact, but didn't really look like anything too major. So Diop's still down here for Detroit City, finally working his way back up to his feet. It sounds like Obi coming on now for Louisville City. So I imagine that would be the run then for either Gledo or uh, Adrian Perez. As Diop looks like he's in a bad way. But looks like he's going to try and carry on. As no substitution yet. I did hear the announcer say, though, that it looks like Ombi's getting ready to come on. Saldana takes the free kick. Darren Smith heads this one back towards the byline. Dia just clears this one, goes into the northern guard, bounces over the northern guard. Very controversial supporters group. You hear a lot of fans say different things about them. I've never been, so I'm not going to say anything about the Northern Guard. This ball to Gledo, headed backwards to Saldana. As it looked like a good chance there to try and get the second goal here in the 67th minute. Mensah brings the ball forward, goes to Ryan Williams. Williams goes backwards to Saldana, who boots this one forward on the first touch. And it's going to be Dio coming down with it. And Darren Smith called for a foul here. As the substitution is coming now. And that will be the race run for Adrian Perez. As Obi coming on. A good run there, though, from Adrian Perez. Ends his streak of back-to-back games with goals. As this ball kicked forward from Tosh. McFadden looking to get underneath it. Does, and potentially looks like the last touch was by Mensah, and it is. It's another corner kick coming up for Louisville City. As they've all been from this near touchline, even whenever it was the first half and it was Detroit City taking the corner kicks. All the corner kicks on this end have been taken on that near touchline. As, let's see, ball sent in and not cleared away completely. Serrano had a go at it, but ends up taking a final touch. Davila is set to take the throw in. Looks like he might give it up to Tosh, and he is. So now Tosh to take the throw in. Tosh prepares. Looks like he might try and send this one down the line. And goes all the way to Ombi. First time cross in the middle. It's not cleared away. Mensah, half-hearted clearance. And now a chance here for Detroit City. It's a 3-on-3, but now more City defenders entering the screen. As now a chance here. Gledo, one man on him. Settles. Goes to McFadden. McFadden, he can take it from here. McFadden takes on 5 defenders, basically. And Ombi did not get there first. And Ombi is the first man in the book tonight. Did look a little high. He might be lucky to only be seeing yellow. As looks like it's Ryan Williams, the man down. He got him right on the top of the foot. I mean, it definitely hurts. But I feel like the yellow is the right color here. So Saldana to take the free kick here. This one sent forward. It's going to be settled down, but McFadden's going to clear this one. Just couldn't get over Jay Chapman. And that would have been Gleadle in on goal, but now it's Detroit looking to break the other way. Goes backwards. It's now to Amu Mensah. Amu Mensah sends this one crossfield to Sheldon. This one sent backward. It's Wheat. So Detroit going backwards still. It's now to the captain, Carroll. Mensah fed forward, trying to work it, but broken up by Tosh. First touch. Oh, beautiful kick there from Ryan Williams over his head. But Lambert gets there. Tosh over the top, tries to find Gleadle. Only finds Amu Mensah with the head. Sent forward. Jones heads this one out of play, and a little bit of a shove there from Diouf. LaFleur taken down. No call, says Elton Garcia. Maybe a chance there. We'll definitely need a look at that one. See if Elton got that one right. But I'm going to say here, off first glance, it looked like he got it right. As this ball played in, Damian Laws gets there. Probably didn't even need to. Probably would have gone out for a goal kick. As Laws boots forward. And Ombi taken down. Play on, says Elton. It's Detroit going the other way. It's with Williams. He goes to Carroll. Carroll has some space and takes it. Still has space. Closed out now by Lambert. And this one taken away by Gleadle. Tries to feed Gleadle through. Who's going to get there first? It is Gleadle. But it ends up deflecting off of a few bodies. And that's a handball. Looked like Elton was just going to let that one go there for a minute. I mean, it bounced up and hit him straight in the hand, but there's a Detroit sub coming in here. It's Haruki Yamazaki coming in. And it's the end of the day for Matt Sheldon. So definitely feel like they've switched Sheldon for Witt. Yamazaki comes in with an assist on the year. A Saldana right there to grab it. Restarts play to Carroll. It's Witt. So yes, does look like Witt and Sheldon switched. Now Yamazaki is playing that right mid position. LaFleur, he has space. He has room. Doesn't take the shot. Tried to find Darren Smith. Ball cleared away. And this one going to be settled down by Ombi, who goes backwards to Dia. Dia, he's taken out. And a free kick is called here for Louisville City. Only 2 subs have been made by Louisville City so far as we enter the 75th minute. About midway through it. Definitely probably going to see some here in a minute. This ball forward towards Serrano. Cleared away, though, by Detroit. Now this one won by Taylor Davila. As Louisville City, I mean, with the way that they're playing, you would think that they're trailing this one and trying to find the equalizer, but they are just smothering the defense as Yamazaki finds a way through. Yamazaki on the wing. Loses it momentarily. And some looking in the box, Ada McFadden's on the ground. But it was good defense by Kyle Adams to boot this one out of bounds. Out of play. This play is momentarily stopped. Elton Garcia has a yellow card in his hand. As it's on Diop. I guess the AR. So I believe that's actually Colin Ashley on that far sideline. So Colin Ashley's been the only man to call someone offside. He was the eyes that Elton Garcia needed there. And instead of a Detroit City throwing in the attacking area, it's a Louisville City free kick. As Aiden just misreads that ball a tiny bit, doesn't get ahead to it. A good touch here, but a heavy touch from Serrano sends Detroit City the other way. It's Yamazaki. Detroit City with it still. Mensa. It's Jay Chapman on it. LaFleur. Diop. Backwards now. It's Williams. Williams over to Wheat. Wheat goes to Chapman. Goes now back to Wheat, who goes to Carroll. Going backwards now in their own attacking area. Now forward, it's Yamazaki. Diop. Darren Smith. And that one cleared away as far as Ryan Witt. Or Shane Witt, my mistake. And Yamazaki pulls Serrano down, says Garcia. As a substitution being prepared now for Louisville City. Not going to be coming in just yet, though. Laws sends this one forward. Mensa gets the first head to it. Louisville City wins the ball back. Ombi, Serrano. Goes to Ombi, tried to, but feeds it just a little bit too far. Going to be picked up by Saldana, who gives it up to Stephen Carroll. As I'm hearing that Philip Goodrum's about to come in to replace Sam Gleedle. Dupe. Oh! Off the post! And it's headed back to Dia. It's a loss from Dia. As Diop had the equalizer in the 79th minute right there. Off the post and away. Bar down and out. There's no doubt about that one. So Darren Smith picks up the foul here. That Diop shot. I think if that one goes in, there's a chance it gets up for goal of the week. But nevertheless, Philip Goodrum and now Niall McCabe as well coming on. It's Taylor Davila coming off for Niall McCabe. So that is 4 subs now for Louisville City, 1 window remaining. As that's 4 substitutions apiece, 1 window remains for each team as the Serrano substitution came at halftime. So that does not count as a window. And Goodrum already on the field, already causing mayhem, forcing the free kick to go backwards. And Diop tries to settle this one. Didn't settle it at first, but now does, and too heavy of a touch rolls out for a Louisville City throw. So time wasting seems like it's starting here from Louisville City. McFadden just lobs it in again for Tosh to send it up as far as he can. As now McCabe gets himself involved and he picks up a foul here as Diop is still hobbling. And a quick, that one was quick and it goes out off Darren Smith. And goal kick? Or is it a corner? Goal kick is the call as the final substitution being made for Detroit City as it's Sebastian Guinzotti coming in. As it's the man who came on as a sub, Diop, coming out. He picked up that knock and has not been the same since. But a man like Sebastian Guinzotti is not a bad man to bring in here if you are Detroit City. He's been a proven goal scorer in seasons past. Serrano goes backwards. My mistake. Dia. This ball out of play. Louisville City throw. Serrano to take the throw. That's Dia now to take the throw in. There it goes. Sorry about that. Just noticed that my mic was muted. Don't know how long it was muted, but I'm back now. Saldana to take 84th minute. This one going to be won by Lambert. And can Goodrum get there first? No. It's Chapman. Or Carroll, my mistake. This one now it's Omby. Omby in space, but loses it. But Louisville City still putting the pressure on. Ball sent forward from the back line. Mensah heads it. He's gone forward. Adams clears this one away a little bit. Mensah ran into that sidewall. It's so close to the end line, or the touch line. It's like if you take 2 steps out, you're in the wall. McFadden tries to keep this one in. Does not, though, out of play. So he wanted a foul. And play restarted here till Saldana. He swings it wide. Ball sent forward. Lambert. Now that one, no Detroit attacker can get to it. Out for a Louisville City throw here. And what a night for Tosh to get his third goal of the season, as it's appearance 296, giving him the lead over the retired Canardo Forbes for the all-time league appearance record. As a push called, Detroit City free kick here. So you enter the 85th minute of play. As looks like Witt is taking this free kick. Still waiting on Garcia's whistle to start it. Garcia having a talk with the defenders and attackers who are going to be running in. Ball headed and foul called. I believe that one's called against Amu Mensah. As Diop basically gives the ball to the Laws, trying not to let any more time than already has run off the clock. As Lambert with it, Goodrum settles, still needs to get rid of it. Now he has space. Goodrum feeds Ombi. Oh, Ombi can't get there in time. As what a time for Ombi to come back. As he now has the armband on. Guess that switched whenever McCabe came on. So glad to see Ombi back out on the field after that scary leg injury. This does kind of seem like it's switching towards more of a back four for Louisville City. And it seems, based off my look at it though, looks like Tosh maybe moved up a little bit, as now Tosh does drop back to more of a 5-back. McFadden, oh, what a good tackle there. Tries to find Goodrum. Only finds Carroll. Yamazaki sends this one forward to Smith. Smith backwards to Chapman. Diop tries to feed himself through, but only runs into a brick wall that is Sean Tosh. Cleared all the way back now. It's the back line of Detroit trying to launch an attack. Carroll tries to find a man in the middle, but only finds Lambert. Lambert finds Serrano. Serrano fall over the top. It's to Goodrum. Goodrum can settle. Takes it first time. Oh, no one can get there for City. And good defense here. This one sent across from Detroit City. 89th minute of play here. And headed away by Adams. Serrano settles. Plays Ombi over the top. But first touch is by Witt. As it seems like it started to be everyone forward here for Detroit City. It's Guanzati on it. Diop. Or Diouf, sorry. Chip to Diouf. Diouf. Still on it. Takes a touch. Takes a shot in wide. He is ready for a goal, but still hasn't found it. As Braden Day's coming on for Louisville City. It's definitely a sign of switching towards more of a 4-back, as it's Braden Day's coming on for Aiden McFadden. That is all substitution windows used now by both teams. The St. X product, as he's can't really say product yet, as he's still in school. I believe he's from St. X. Correct me if I'm wrong. Through 4 minutes is broadcast says 3 minutes. Board shows 4 minutes. And smoke already being let off by the Northern Guard. Don't know why. Yamazaki looking to break in. If I'm remembering correctly, I believe that's illegal by league rules, but that's neither here nor there. I had to sign one of the waivers. I know what the rules are. Ball sent forward. Sent away, though, by Adams. As Detroit still looking for the equalizer. Ball played here. It's Chapman on it. Ball played across. It's Yamazaki. Over the top of Dia. Ball still in play. As Yamazaki looks like he played it on the ground. Corner kick, though, is the call. As we are in the 92nd minute of play. As it's going to be Witt to take this one. So this one's going to be with the right foot. Ball played in. Headed away by Ombi. Goodrum looking to be the first one there. It's Ryan Williams who gets there first. It looked like he overran it. Amu Mensah ends up picking up the scraps there. Now sent backwards. It's to Saldana. Ball up. It's to Amu Mensah. Settled down. As Carroll's now up front. That just shows you it is everyone forward for Detroit. As we enter the 93rd minute of play here. Ball free. Serrano clears. Goodrum. Like he might have been interfered with there at first. Play on, says Garcia. Yamazaki on the wing. Plays it in. Can't settle it. And McCabe taking it the other way. He goes to Ombi. Has Goodrum on the wing. But Yamazaki closes that one. Ombi take it down. All ball, says Garcia. And as still unsure. I believe it's 4 minutes since that's what the board said. It's the last minute of play here. 94th minute. Ball played forward. Fair play. Cleared away by Days. Still live though. So we're about halfway through that last minute. McCabe takes a touch and now boots it away. Goodrum's the only man there. Let's see what he does. Is he taking it to the corner or is he going to try and get another one for City? And he is going to take this one to the corner. 2 men on him. Taken away. This probably is the last attack. Headed down to Serrano. Can Louisville City make it one more? Going back to the corner. No. It's a goal kick here for Detroit as we have crossed over. We are now in the 95th minute. It's all on Elton Garcia. And that's the final whistle. Louisville City win this one 1-0. As it's revenge from last year's game. As it's Sean Tosh, the record breaker, in the 6th minute, getting the one goal. And it's the only one needed in this one. As it's 10-0-2 since June 20th, aka the day that they played North Carolina. As that is still the only loss on the year, and it was on the road. As that puts Louisville City 3 points closer to the Players' Shield title. As we also have about to kick off now the Oakland Roots game And let's see if I can't get any final score updates before we sign off on here. Indy 11 still leading now 2-1 over Tulsa in the 96th minute. That one, I imagine, is almost wrapped up. Hartford Athletic continuing their hot streak right now with a 1-goal lead over the Colorado Springs Switchbacks. That one 1-0 at the half. Birmingham Legion and San Antonio still early in that one. It's 0-0, 23 minutes in. And then looking at League One, some convincing results here. Union Omaha and Chattanooga Red Wolves in stoppage time. That one's 3-0 still in favor of Union Omaha. And FC Naples now lead 4-0 over Alta AV. That's the one that I can never remember. That one's in the 92nd minute, along with South Georgia Tremonton and the Richmond Kickers. That one's 4-2 in the 92nd. So looking at the future for not only Louisville City, but also the streams, I think there's a chance we might do one more stream. Just looking at the schedule, Louisville City has 4 more games now, as it's 3 at home, 1 on the road. As it's next up, it's Indy 11 at home. That's one you definitely don't want to lose. It's 5 straight wins versus Louisville City. Nothing but green on the form. As that one now sees them up to 66 points. 12 points over the Battery currently. However, Battery still are to play. Looking, though, Detroit are on 32 points. So they are about to be jumped by the Indy 11, which would see them drop to 8th place now, and would mean that they come to, which would mean that they would come to Lynn Family Stadium in the first round of the playoffs. Looking still on the outside, looking in, Rhode Island FC was still right there. 31 points for them. They've already played this week. I believe they played yesterday. And then Tampa Bay, 6 points out of it. Birmingham, they are 12 points out of it. And Miami, they started out really good. I thought this might be the year Miami makes the playoffs. But sitting at 21 points, 11 points out of... 11 points out of the playoffs. It's not where you want to be. Looking in the West, though, FC Tulsa have wrapped up their playoff spot, looking like they are about to clinch top 4. Or no, they won't clinch top 4 this week. There might be weird scenarios. But looking at the bottom of that table, Colorado holds the 8th spot with a 2-point lead over Orange County. Orange County could jump them, though, depending on how it goes tonight. As no PK, so still 1-0 Racing is winning that one. Just across the river. But yeah, like I said, looking at possibly the 18th for one final regular season stream, and then I am going to hopefully be at all the playoff games, as we are almost basically secured home field advantage for every playoff game. But it's been fun if I don't get to do the Orange County game. And I'm still open for any feedback anybody wants to give me on, if they want to even see these next year. Definitely would like to try and get more involved with not only the game, but also with everybody on the stream. And yeah, that's really all I have for this one. Louisville City pick up a 1-0 win off of a 6-minute goal from Sean Tosh, as they find themselves well in front of the Charleston Battery in that first place spot. So until next time, I am Jesse Villanova signing off.